Welcome back to the channel once again, fam, is what I normally say. But this time, welcome in to Freestyles and Opinions, because that's what you're gonna get. A freestyle with, guess what? My opinion. Although things will still get presented relatively professional, this time, you're just gonna hear my raw thoughts. So let me know down in the comments section if this is something that you'd prefer to see more of, or if you like everything being presented in a very news-like manner. But now, on to the freestyle. Black youngster, Gotti, Dolph. It ain't a single part of any of this that I feel like I need to elaborate on, because at this point, if you haven't heard the story, everybody says you've been under a rock. Nah, my guy, you've been living in a whole nother solar system or something. Nobody is oblivious to everything that went down, including the rumor that started about Black youngster getting dropped from CMG. That's what we're actually going to be freestyling, having my opinion on, because, well, it's a little difficult to understand how, honestly, the rumor didn't end up being true. There is such thing, believe it or not, as negative publicity, and going around throwing somebody whose dead name in your mouth and your music and your videos unnecessarily blows my mind. Now, I've seen what some of y'all post. I've seen all the comments. If you was beefing in life, you beef in death, and blah, 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 this, that, big gang, this, big gang, that. Every time I say it's got to start somewhere, that's what I'm talking about. That logic. Okay. So, beef. Gotti's beef. Dolph's beef. Black youngster's beef. Everybody's got beef. Okay. You realize that is going to hurt your sales. That's going to hurt your image at some point. Eventually, people are going to start putting two and two together. And this channel's comment section is living proof that, yeah, I've seen the same people say opposite things several times just because a little bit more comes out and a little bit more comes out. And that's why I'm such a fan of the word allegedly that a lot of people seem to look over. Because in this particular line of content anyway, until I guess a judge and jury decide on it in most cases, well, I guess we really don't know. Because judges and juries have never been wrong before, have they? Yeah, that's a story for another time. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I pose this question for anybody that for some reason not necessarily supports, because everybody's got their likes, dislikes for the reasons, whatever. But I pose this question for those that are really strong on saying, hey, this isn't wrong. This is how it goes. Why? Why is that the case? Please help me understand what that does to help anybody. If it's for clout's sake and you're just going to get called a clout chaser and then receive that negative feedback, if you will, from any of your peers, what was the point? Like, you became what you were fighting against, then, you know, you get the logic on that side. But what I don't and can't and won't understand is why? Just the why. So help me understand why it is that we got to go so hard at each other. Life, death, whatever. But we can't go hard with each other during life, before death, and make things better for each other. Why is it that can't be the mentality of the streets? I think it can, but not while we doing stuff like this. Because there is no way to justify that, in my opinion. Like, there's no way. I don't care how thick your beef is. If it ain't have something to do with your moms or my moms, like, how? How can it be that serious? Because it starts to me to look real petty. And maybe that's just an area where there's that tidbit that one of y'all know that I don't, that will make it make sense. That's why I genuinely ask, make it make sense for me, please. But maybe that's just my opinion, because that's just what I gave you. So if you enjoyed this new little method of presenting, let me know. If you didn't, let me know, because you're going to anyway. But either way, the outro remains the same. Weeb and I Got the Dirt TV. You guys have been great as always. Keep it locked here for the latest trending news and the latest updates, and we'll catch you on the next go round. Be safe in the meantime.